Welcome to Mertz Mortarelli Gym here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Superior. It's the Yellow Jacket volleyball team in action against North Central. Glad you could join us. Conference game here between these two teams. We're going through the introductions here in a moment. UWS in the dark jerseys and the Rams in their light blue jerseys for this contest for today. Time now for our national anthem. We'll go through some of the stats, the standings, and so much more after the national anthem here at Mertz Mortarelli Gym in Superior.
Jacket sports broadcasts on 91.3 KUWS are made possible in part by.
They're doing the introductions now between these two teams, the Rams and the Yellow Jackets coming into this contest. UWS 7-1 overall. They're 6-1 in conference play, so they played very well here at home. Away 8-3 and neutral sites they are 4-4. Jackets are 18-8 overall. For North Central and the Rams, they come in at 1-8 in conference play. They're 6-12 overall, 5-5 in home games, 1-6 away, and 0-1 in neutral site games. Just about set for the opening serve here. Opening serve brought to you by Barker's Island Inn. Glad you could join us for all of the Yellow Jacket broadcasts this year. Pre-game show sponsored, of course, by the National Bank of Commerce. And, of course, our first game is brought to us by Superior Water, Light, and Power. Glad you could join us wherever you are. Busy night on campus. The UW Superior soccer teams are in action, both the women and the men. The women lost 2-1. The men are playing right now in soccer action. Volleyball again tomorrow. The UWS women's hockey team is also in action. Here's the Yellow Jackets introduction. Let's get all the introductions from the PA announcer. Throwing out candy, but they weren't throwing it up to us here in the press box. So we got to work on that for the Yellow Jackets and Lynn Dietrich's team. Now they're going to put the lights, dim the lights. They got the Spotlight Superstar. Here are the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Joe Kramer also working the lights, the spotlights for the game here today. So nice job by Joe. Introductions are set, just about set for volleyball action. UWS taking on North Central. Glad you could join us wherever you are. And again, the opening serve brought to you by Barker's Island Inn. Lynn Dietrich's Yellow Jackets 7-1 in conference play. The Rams come in at 1-8. Rams head coach Jessica Curry in her first season, and of course, as you just heard, Lynn Dietrich is now in her 23rd season for UWS. Jackets will be back in action here again tomorrow. And subbing in already for the Yellow Jackets, looks like for UWS, is Herring. Savannah Herring checking in, defensive specialist from Superior for UWS. And also checking in for the Rams is Carly Lohman. Carly Lohman just checked in. Or no, sorry. Here we go. They're serving for the Rams, and we are underway. Jackets get the pass up front. A kill right away by UWS up front. Nice job by UWS for the Jackets. And UWS takes the early 1-0 lead on a finish by Maddie Hunter for the Yellow Jackets. Rams now. And they get the answer right away. Finishing off for them is Rhodes. Abby Rhodes, one of the setters, gets the kill there for the Rams. Serving now for the Rams is Maggie Cole, out of Robbinsdale Cooper High School. There's the set. And the Jackets finish with yet another point side out for the Yellow Jackets. Early on game one, glad you could join us from wherever you are. And it's 2-1 in favor of UWS here. This is game one. Game one of 3, hopefully, for the Yellow Jackets. The Rams, of course, want 3 on their side. Checking in for the Rams is Alina Mendoza. There's the set. They get the set there to Olson. Jackets answer on the opposite side. There's the set, and the Jackets send it over. Rams in position. UWS dig. Nice dig by UWS. And a finish down the line by the Jackets. McKenna Holbein with the kill for UWS. And the Jackets now lead 3-1 here in game number 1. There's the set. Big block at the net by the Jackets. I think getting most of that was Sydney Smith, but a double block there for UWS. Smith, of course, hailing from Milltown, Wisconsin, played at Unity High School. Making her way here to the Yellow Jackets. UWS serving. There's a quick tap over by Olson, but the Jackets were there to answer. For the Rams, there's Olson again with the set. And again, the Jackets with the tap at the net. Combo play there for UWS. Jump guard and also Smith at the net for UWS. Quickly 5-1 Yellow Jackets. Olson with the set. Big finish, big swing, big kill by the Yellow Jackets. McKenna Holbein with the finish for UWS. 6-1, game number 1. Jackets a back row serve. Olson's going to try to get to it, does, but the Yellow Jackets answer. Partial block at the net for UWS. They send it over. Rams get it to Olson. Olson on the far side, left-handed kill attempt, but the Jackets answer. Back to Olson again for the Rams. There's the set. Jackets able to get it over. Great play individually by UWS to get it over. And then sending it over with a quick tap is Tatum Olson. and Olsen gets the side out for the Rams. 6-2 is the score. Rams now serving. Brianna Brown from Kenosha, Wisconsin, serving now for the North Central Rams. There's the set by the Jackets. Set taken there by Claude. Colleen Claude, three-sport athlete for UWS. There's Claude again. Jackets with a big swing and a big finish by Sydney Smith. Three-sport star in the past for the Yellow Jackets. Volleyball, basketball, softball, track and field. She does it all. 7-2 UWS, leading game number 1. Great that she can be involved in 3 different sports at UWS. Back row serve. There's the set. Big block at the net for the Yellow Jackets. Kill attempt there was by Abby Rhodes for the Rams. There's the set for the Jackets. Again, a big block there by the Rams. Play at the net. Jackets keep it alive, and they get the point for UWS, 8-2 Jackets. Serving now will be Schwartz for the Yellow Jackets. And that's long. So service error for UWS. Point for the Rams, 8-3. Checking in is Olsen, Tatum Olsen, now serving for the Rams. Back row serve's going to be long, so another service error, this time against North Central. Side out, and now serving for UWS will be whom here? Jackets serving, 9-3 is the score. And a timeout is taken. So just a reminder, folks, can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets. Tune into the Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Join John Carver and Matt Johnson throughout the year as they sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm available on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. Also plays on KUWS, local campus radio station as well, 91.3 FM, KUWS, which, by the way, has a UWS soccer game, men's soccer game on right now. Joe Meany and the men's soccer team in action. The women's soccer team lost earlier today by a score of 2-1. They'll play again tomorrow. Busy down on campus. The UWS women's hockey team is also in action tonight at Westman Arena. Men's hockey opens tomorrow on the road. They're at Marion. That game will be on 91.3 FM, KUWS, tomorrow for the men's hockey game. Serving now for the Yellow Jackets, Holbein. Out of Holding Ford, Minnesota. This is game 1. Jackets up 9-3. And too long. Another service error for UWS. Rams now serving. Macy Tripp, the captain. Free ball for the Rams here. Let's see what they do. They tap it over, but the Jackets answer. Left-handed swing for UWS. Fantastic dig there by Scheffler for the Rams defensively, and that one's long. That was all set up by the great defensive play by Maya Scheffler. Scheffler out of Red Rock Central High School came up with a great dig there on the back row for the Rams. 9-5 is the score here. Tripp again serving, side out for the Yellow Jackets. 10-5 here in game number 1. Happy Halloween, everyone out there. Hopefully you're doing trick-or-treating safely wherever you're at. Jackets now serving. Back row serve, and it'll be an ace for the Yellow Jackets. Herring, Savannah Herring with the ace out of Superior, Wisconsin. She'll get another attempt. That one will go long, I believe, and yes, it is. Another service error by both teams. Substitution checking into the game for the Browns is Brianna Brown, or for the Rams is Brianna Brown, excuse me. Brown is now front row player for the Rams. Serving is Kutchmark. Big swing by the Yellow Jackets, and the block goes out. 12-6 UWF. Substitutions coming in. Claude comes in for UWF, as does Jet Guard for UWF. In case you missed it on the pregame, they were handing out candy, Yellow Jackets were to the crowd. Pretty cool. They didn't throw it up here to us in the press box, unfortunately. Jackets, there's the set. Back row swing, and the Jackets get the point. Holbein from the back row, McKenna Holbein. Jackets lead 13-6, game number one.
French man out there at the moment. I think just about everybody out there is going to be needing a hot shower after this one.
Rams with the set.
Raining fast and furious.
And there you go. Nice swing by the Rams. They get it. The outside hitter. And they get the point and the side out. Checking into the match, Gabby Ruzick. Ruzick from Princeton, Minnesota. 13-7 here in game number one. I'd like to thank our staff, Yellow Jacket TV staff up here doing a fantastic job. Very busy tonight with 3 on-campus games at the same time, actually 4. Jackets with the side out, Bader, Sydney Bader, out of Unity. Another Milltown player. Jackets have a couple Milltown. Bader and Smith for UWS. Rams answering. Soft touch. Jackets there for the dig. Tapping it over for UWS. Jap guard. Point Yellow Jackets. 15-7 UWF. There's the set. A quick tempo hit there. Jackets outside hit too long. Was it tipped? It was not. It was too long. Side out Rams. 15-8. Serving now for them is Cole, Maggie Cole, for the Rams. There's the set. Nice dig there by the Rams. Left-handed, Jackets answer. Swing there by the Jackets. Rams answer that one. Big block at the net for UWS. Rams there as well. Left-handed swing and a point for Gabby Ruzick. Ruzick with the point for the Rams. It's now 15-9. Rams hanging around here in game number one. Mertz Mortarelli Gym Campus, the University of Wisconsin-Superior, home of the Yellow Jackets. There's a set by Claude. Wow. Great finish there, but a swing by Hunter, Maddie Hunter, out of Anoka with the big swing. 2 players went up for it. Great fake, and the other one with a finish. 16-9. There's Rams with the set, and the swing is long, and it'll be point UWS. – 17-9 here in game number one. Jackets continue. Olsen with the set. Jackets get the block at the net. Point UWS. They played well. Net play has been very good for UWS here in game number 1.
Seth Davidson, the freshman, takes
Addie Hunter continues to serve for the Yellow Jackets.
Joe Thomas. Player near side left.
There's another big block by UWS. That was Smith on the net. That one goes out. Point UWS 19-9.
That should have been one. That's because the Yellow Jackets have already scored 3 goals. 3 goals came in the opening. 4 minutes and 22
The
seconds.
set to Olsen one more time. Swing by the Rams. Jackets answer. There's Claude with the set. Big swing and finish by Holbein. McKenna Holbein with the finish.
Capping that scoring
For UWS 20-9. So the first team to 20.
Jay Kidd is first of 2 so far, his 11th at 149 to make it 1-0.
Couple fans here with Halloween outfits on.
Unassisted, his second of the season.
How fitting, it is Halloween.
Nothing,
Big swing and finish by the Jackets. Holbein, McKenna Holbein. UWS up 21-9 here in game number 1. Substitution into the game, Abby Rhodes
Nice running tackle there by Furman.
out of Greenville, South Carolina, in for the Rams now. Jackets 4 points away from taking game 1.
Stop the clock here.
The set,
Vikings has gone out
Jackets got a partial block, but a finish there by Ruzick and the Rams. 21-10. Now serving for the Rams is Brown. Claude has to go get the set. The pass to her. Tap at the net. And Jackets get the side out. 22-10 UWS. Subs for both teams. Checking in is Schwartz for UWS. And she will serve.
Look it up in the air. Trying to get the head to it.
One of the setters for the Yellow Jackets. There's the pass up front. Big block, but not enough. With the finish, Simraw, Lexi Simraw with the finish there for the Rams. 22-11. Side out, and Ruzick now serving for the Rams. Service error for the Rams. Now 23-11, so the Jackets 2 points away. McKenna Holbein now serving for UWS.
From the 6-yard box here, he'll take it.
Holbein. And at least sending it over was Sunblad. She's out of the area from Babbitt, Minnesota, and that one's out. So the Rams get the point, 23-12. Tripp serving. Big swing, and the block just goes wide. Nice block there by Rhodes, but it just went wide for the Rams. It's now game point for UWS, 24-12. 24-12 here in game number 1. Jackets serving, with opportunity to take game 1. There's the set. Big swing by UWS. That one was by Kendra. Back row, nice dig there by the Yellow Jackets. Another dig by the Rams. Good play at the net. Is it in? It's out. Oh, no, it is in. That's the game. Tap was Bader. And the Jackets win it 25-12 for game number 1, 25-12. That does it for game 1. We'll step aside. And we'll have more Game 2 action from Mertz Motorelli Gym on the campus of UWS. Jackets win Game 1 by a score of 25-12. Back to action here. Quick score update from men's soccer. UWS men lead 3-0 over Martin Lutheran College, or excuse me, Bethany Lutheran. My apologies, Bethany Lutheran College. And earlier it was Yellow Jacket women falling that same school by a score of 2-1. Game one here goes to UWS, 25-12. Teams switch sides, and here now is game number 2. And for those tuning in, women's hockey is also in action today. So there's a lot going on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. And the theater program is debuting Dracula tonight from the theater department. Here we go. Game number 2. Claude, Clean Claude, 3-sport athlete at UWS, now serving. There's the set to Claude. Jackets tap it over. They find the first point of game number 2. Nice play there by Maddie Hunter. Kind of a change of pace. She didn't use a lot of power there, but Hunter just kind of tapped it over. Claude continues to serve for UWS. Set by the Rams. Big block. And whistle down for Palm. I'm not sure legal hit, I guess, but point goes to UWS. 2-0 Jackets. Claude continues to serve, back row serve. What a dig by the Jackets. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Each player thought the other one was going to take it. Point goes to the Rams and a side out. Serving for the Rams will be Cole, Maggie Cole. And that's too long. Cole served too long. She checks out. They list a number 5, it looks like, but I guess that's 6. 6 is Macy Tripp into the game for her. Serving now for the Yellow Jackets. Coral Cook. Cook with the pass to Claude. What a swing, back row swing by Caitlin Jones. Jones out of Bloomer, Wisconsin, formerly of the College of St. Scholastica, with a finish for UWS. Continue to serve is Coral Cook. Back row serve, and Rams should be able to get it over, and they do not. It was on the other side of the antenna. Point Jackets, 5-1 UWS, quickly out here in game number 2. Cook continues to serve. Rams should be able to get this one over. They do. Claude with the set. Big swing and powerful kill by Holbein. McKenna Holbein. 6-1 UWS. Cook continues to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Thought that was going to be long, but she played it. Point UWS. I thought it was going to sail long, but Cook's point, 7-1. Cook continues to serve. Big block by the Yellow Jackets with the answer. 8-1. And a timeout by the Rams. They want to talk things over. 8-1 start for UWS here in game number 2. Break here sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. I'd like to thank all the sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. Yellow Jacket fans get the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear by visiting the Yellow Jacket apparel and merchandise store. Browse the latest styles of gear, including shirts, shorts, sweatshirts, outerwear, and more by visiting uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. Rams just 1-6 away so far this season. At home, UWS impressive 6-1, 18-8 overall. Kill leader for UWS, 152, Jones, Caitlin Jones. Oh, I take that back. Holbein with 366. Then Sid Bader with 163. Then Jones with 152. My apologies. Jackets have won 2 in a row. They lost to St. Scholastica back on October the 21st. Cook continues to serve for the Yellow Jackets, up 8-1. Officials still going over the scoring with the scorers table. Shout out to the Yellow Jacket TV crew here. They're busy. So volleyball tonight, men's and women's soccer outside at the soccer stadium. Westman Arena's got a women's hockey game. All on the same day, all in the same time. Another service error by the Yellow Jackets. Cook serve just too far, too long. Side out for the Rams. Rams serving now. There's the pass. And a kill by the Jackets. In system, Caitlin Jones with a finish for UWS. 9-2 score. Hunter back serving for the Yellow Jackets. Nice dig by the Rams to keep that ball alive. Set there by the Rams. And a side out. Coming in for the Rams is Olsen. Tatum Olsen now serving for the Rams. 9-3 is the score. Claude. Big swing by the UWS Yellow Jackets, and that was by Chesney Phillip from Central Lakes. So Phillip with the, I guess it went out, so it is a Rams point, my apologies. Phillips again, a one-handed hit over. Blocked by the Yellow Jackets, they'll send it over again. There's the set. Big swing and a big block. But unfortunately it goes out. It was UWS. I thought it went out, but it's UWS point. Yeah, UWS point. It was a block and then it went out on the Rams side. So it is a side out and UWS serving. Carly Lohman. Lohman serving for the Yellow Jackets. 10-4 is the score. What a wonderful dig there by the Rams defensively. Partial block by the Rams. They got a piece of it, not the entire thing. Point UWS. 11-4 is the score. Floater to the back row. There's the set by the Rams. Great pass. And Cook can't keep that one alive. Side out for the Rams. 11-5 here in game number 2. Jessica Curry happy about that play. Clapping. Sending in the serve location. Jackets can't have Yellow Jacket player goes into the bench area, and nice attempt there by Holbein, but took out one of the assistant coaches along the way. Point for the Rams, 11-6 is the score. Set by the Yellow Jackets, and a big swing, and finished by UWS. Holbein one more time for UWS. And now Holbein will serve. There's the set by the Jackets. That was by Lohman. And Point UWS as the Rams answer went out of bounds. Jackets with the pass up front. And that's too far, I believe. Yep. Side out for the Rams, 13-7. Substitutions both ways. Checking in is Sundblad. Sundblad for the Rams will now serve. 13-7 is the score. Set by the Jackets. By Lohman with the set. Rams will just send it on. Does not send it over, and UWS will get it on the side out. Checking in for the Jackets again is Maddie Hunter from Anoka. UWS serving. Oh, little help from the net. And an ace for the Yellow Jackets. And Savannah Herring out of Superior, former Spartan. There's the pass. Set for the Jackets. Block and goes out. It'll be point UWS. 16-7. Game number 2 Jackets. Continues to serve. And that swing is long. 17-7. And Cook continues to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Oh, no, excuse me. That is Herring, my bad. Herring with a great pass. Unfortunately, it was a great dig, I should say. The pass went amiss. But Herring, good attempt there by Herring. And so the Rams get it on the side out, 17-8. Jackets just sent it over. That was Hunter. They just flipped it over. Left-handed shot, keeping alive is UWS. Jackets answer. Here come the Rams one more time. Block, and it is in. The block is in. Combo block there by Sager and also Hunter there for the Jackets as Claude comes back in for UWS. 18-8 as Claude comes in to serve. Home school out of Unity. Last score we had in the men's soccer game, they're up 3-0 over Bethany Lutheran. That was in the first half. Nice dig there by the Jackets by Herring. And the Jackets now up 19-8. And Claude continues to serve for UWS. Rams play it off the net. Left-handed swing goes into the net by Ruzick, and another point for the Jackets, and Claude will continue to serve. First team to 20. Checking back in is Lizzie. Lizzie Schmidt out of Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. Now is the libero, the defensive specialist. And that swing goes long by the Rams, 21-8. UWS in control of this match, winning game number 1, 25-12. Winning so far here, 21-8. Nice dig by Schmidt to keep it alive. Another great dig. Set there by the Rams. Schmidt is there to pass it to Claude. Tap. Rams there to answer. Pass to Claude. Claude, the outside swing. Nice job by the Rams to keep it alive. This is a good rally here. Schmidt. Claude. Out. Too far for Caitlin Jones, and a side out for the Rams makes it 21-9. Great rally between the two teams there. Into the net, side out, another service error for the Rams. And checking in for UWS will be Cora Cook, who will now serve for the Yellow Jackets. 3 points away from taking game number one. And that one's long, I believe, 23-9. So Bethany Luther knocked off UWS in women's soccer by a score of 2-1. Neve Larson with a goal for UWS in that game, late in the game for the Yellow Jackets. 23-9 here, make that 24-9. So that one went long. And possible game point here for UWS in game two. 24-9, single digits here in game number two. There's the set. Good pass there to Claude. Finished by UWS, and that'll do it. I think, oh no, Rams. Great save by the Rams. Claude. Look at that, a block into the net. They can't stay alive, 24-10. Rams with a great defensive effort there. Keeping the second game alive. Oh, I thought maybe that was going to go long. What a save by the Yellow Jackets. Some great defense by both teams. Jackets somehow keep that one alive. Wow, the defense between these two teams, and there you go, the Rams with a perfect placement. Get a point, 24-11. Continuing to serve for the Rams is Brown, Brianna Brown, out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Schmidt to Claude. What a dig by the Rams. Claude to Schmidt. Rams again, some great defense. Claude to Schmidt. Big swing and a finish. Caitlin Jones, 25-11, and UWS takes game number two, 25-11. So game one was 25-12, game two, 25-11. A little bit of break in the action, so we'll step aside as well as both teams will change sides. We'll come back for game three coming up. Jackets take game two, 25-11. Welcome back. Game 3 about to get started. Jackets win that one 25-11. Looking at the live stats, Jackets so far with 50 points compared to the Rams 23. 24 kills for the Yellow Jackets, just 11 for the Rams. 17 attack errors for the Rams. Hitting percentage 31% for UWS. And a negative number for the Rams. Assists 24 for UWS, 11 for the Rams. Aces 3 for UWS, 0 for the Rams. And there you go. Total blocks, they say 1 for each team. UWS wins game 1, 25-12. They take game 2, 25-11. Here is game 3, which could be the deciding game here at Mertz Motorelli Gym. Yellow Jackets in action tomorrow. They'll take on Northwestern. Dracula the play open tonight for UWS theater students. Dracula also tomorrow and Sunday afternoon for those that want to take in a theater program. That is tonight. Women's hockey also playing tonight and again tomorrow afternoon. Here we go, game number 3, and again a service error for the Rams. And that is their 5th of the game. And UWS will now be serving. There's the set. Block at the net and a side out for the Rams. All tied up here in game number 3. Now serving for the Rams, Cole, Maggie Cole. She goes way over for that one I thought was going to go out. And Yellow Jackets hit it. And so a point, service ace for the Rams. Thought maybe that one was going to go long, but the Jackets tried to play that one. So the Rams with the lead here in game number 2. Jackets do just get it over. Left-handed swing. Rams answer, though. Soft touch. Great dive defensively by the Yellow Jackets, Herring. And point UWS. Now serving for the Yellow Jackets, Melissa Hoff. 2-2's the score here in game 3. And that one's going to go long. So again, another service error for the Yellow Jackets. Again, I'd like to thank Hovland Incorporated for our in-between game breaks. Game number 3 here. Rams serving and with the lead. Great play at the net. Yellow Jackets trying to keep it alive. Herring does. Set there by the Rams. They mixed it up. Great swing there by Simrock. And just like that, it's a 4-2 lead, their largest lead of the night. By a couple of points for the Rams. Rams continue to serve. The set there for UWS was Lohman. Block at the net and the side out for UWS. Little tap at the net for UWS. That one was, I believe, Peterson. Peterson's going to have to come back out, I guess. I'm not sure what. Didn't officially register the switch. Now Schwartz comes in to serve. She was a little bit too fast for the scorer's table. Jackets trail. Set by the Rams. Swing by Ruzick. And that goes long. And it will be a point UWS, all tied up 4. Jackets keep it alive. They get it over to Herring. Big swing there for the Yellow Jackets. Holbein to the Rams answer. Jackets. There's the set. Play at the net. Rams keep it alive. Now they send it over. Herring. Claude. Wow, what a great rally here. Great defensive dig there by Schwartz for UWS. Wow, what a rally here. This would be fun to watch. Again, Schwartz again. Wow, a long one. Schwartz can't get to that one. Great job by the Rams mixing it up. And they take a 5-4 lead. Checking in is Olsen, Tatum Olsen for the Rams. She'll serve way over here by her side. Jackets, Schwartz with the set. And the Jackets with the finish. They even things up at 5-5. Checking back in, substitution. Ella Kappas checks in from Ham Lake. Played at Blaine in high school. That serve again is long for the Jackets. Service error there by Holbein. Rams take the lead again, 6-5 here in game number 3. They need this game to keep it alive. What a dig by the Rams. They've been playing well. That goes into the net. All set up defensively by the Rams. I think that was 8 that had the great dig. Scheffler, let's give her some credit for keeping that play alive defensively for the Rams. They're up by 2. It's been their largest lead so far of the night. Jackets do get it over. There's Olsen with the set. Look at that. They're up by 3 now. Their largest lead of the night. 3 points. Macy Tripp serving for the Rams. Looking to extend their biggest lead of the night. And an ace. 9-5. So Lynn Dietrich letting the team play through this right now. Not calling a timeout. She has not called a timeout this game yet. All the timeouts have been called by the Rams. That one's a service error, and Jackets have it on the side out. 9-6. As Mosa Hoff checks in from Holman, Wisconsin. Herring serving for UWS. Olsen with the set. Jackets keep it alive. They don't keep it alive. Rams get the side out. Rams do have some fans here. One of their players from Babbitt, Minnesota, Northeast Range. One of the closest players they have. There's the set there by Olsen. Herring with the set. Good job by the Rams to keep it alive. That one's going to be out, just out. And side out, UWS will serve. Checking in will be Lohman, Carly Lohman from South Range, another Superior product. 3-point lead here for the Rams here in game 3. Jackets have some work cut out here. Herring gets it up in the air. Jackets send it over. Olsen. Block at the net. Olsen again tight to the net. That one went into the net. Point UWS. 10-8 favor the Rams. Welcome to Superior, wherever you're tuning in for the broadcast. That one's going to be long. I don't think it was tipped. Oh, side out. Now UWS will serve. Lohman, 10-9 now. Set there by Rhodes. Soft touch. Rams there to answer, though. Olsen. Jackets keep it alive. Big swing there by Kappas, but the Rams answer. They find an opening defensively, and the Jackets have tied it up 10-10. 10-10 here at Mertz Mortarelli Gym. Floater back row. Sending it over there for the Rams was Sunblad. And a tip. They're giving the point to UWS. The officials say it was tipped. The Rams think it's their point. And it'll be UWS point 11-10. Rams thought that they had it. Set there by Rhodes. Herring. Just sending it over for the Jackets was Sager. Now it's Rams side out. All tied up at 11. Subbing in is Ruzic, Gabby Ruzic for the Rams. And a must-win game here for the Rams. Force a game 4. Herring got the ball up in the air. Swing there by the Yellow Jackets. That was Sager. And the Rams with the point. And get back in the lead, 12-11. Sager out of Stillwater. Back row serve by the Rams. Sager again. That time, Jackets get the point because the block went out on the Marina Sager. Marina Sager swing out of Stillwater. Checking in is Bader. Bader serving. Block at the net. Blocked by the Jackets, Melissa Hoff, but couldn't get it back over the net, so side out for the Rams. They take the lead again, 13-12, in a seesaw battle here in game number 3. Who's going to take control? Set. Trying to mix it up there was Lohman. Rams were not fooled, and now they go up by 2, 14-12 here in game number 3. Certainly to the delight of Jessica Curry. Happy with how game 3 is going for her team. Set. Swing. And a big finish there by Holbein. For the Jackets, make it a 14-13 game inside out, and UWS will now serve. Melissa Hoff with the honors. Hoff way back. It's a running start there. A little help from the net. And look at that. Cross-court hit. Good swing there by Ruzic. Mixes it up and went cross-court. Got the side out for the Rams. They still lead 15-13. Checking out was Sunblad out of Babbitt. No doubt his family and relatives here checking in on her action today. Rams send it over. Partial block of the net. Herring keeps it alive. And just like that, they now lead it by 4, 17-13. So hats off to the Rams here. 16-13, excuse me. 16-13 Rams. Side out there, and the Jackets make it a 2-point game again at 16-14. Substitutions both ways. Jackets have been switching too fast before the officials could catch it all. So checking in for UWS is Schwartz. Schwartz will now serve. Officials just telling the Jackets to take their time on the switch there. Lynn Dietrich agreed, head coach, 23rd year. And the Rams swing goes wide on Gabby Ruzik's swing, so Jackets within one as Schwartz continues to serve for UWS. Block, Rams keep it alive. And the Jackets have now tied it up 16-16 in game number 3. UWS has not called a timeout this game so far. Rams pretty tight to the net. The Yellow Jackets got a tip at the net by Sydney Smith. Great anticipation from the Milltown, Wisconsin native. And the Jackets actually with the lead and a timeout on the floor. And the Rams talk things over, 17-16. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more in Game 3 right after this. You're watching Yellow Jackets on Yellow Jacket TV. Central, the official rewards and loyalty app for the Yellow Jackets. Get started, receive 200 points for registering and 200 more for downloading the app.
Classics by request.
Redeem your points for cool prizes. Swarm Central. Find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google Play stores today. Back to action. Jackets with another point, 18-16.
Back here at SECU Stadium.
The kill leader for the Yellow Jackets at this point, several with 4.
Yellow Jackets. And the Vikings will jump into our Yellow Jackets sports summary. Taking a look at game number 1. It did not go well for the Yellow Jackets.
Tap at the net, but the Rams right there. Herring keeps it alive. And then with the finish was Holbein. Jackets 19-16. They've trailed most of this game, but now have opened up their largest lead of this third game at 19-16. There's the ball up in the air. Block. Rams keep it alive. There'll be a play at the net here. UWS anticipated it. And Holbein with the tap at the net. Rams can't answer. It's 20-16 here in game number 3.
They lose that game despite outshooting the Vikings 20-9, 9-5 in shots.
There's the set at the net, tight to the net, and the Jackets now lead 21-16 here in game number 3. Serving, Schwartz. And just out, another service error for the Yellow Jackets, 21-17, Rams hanging in there. Tatum Olsen checks in, will serve now for the Rams. Back row middle was the serve. Jackets go in the corner with it. That was Jones, tapped into the corner. Soft touch at the net, and the Jackets do answer. Nice play by UWS. Olsen again finds a hole, and the Jackets defense 21-18. 21-18. Rams still holding on hope here to get it to at least a game 4, if not a game 5. Wow. Great play by Schwartz just to keep that play alive. And just like that, it's 21-19. Rams are not giving up here. Great match here in game number 3. Jackets send it over, and just like that, side out, 22-19. So UWS could finish it off right here at the service line. Holbein serving for UWS. Holbein. Big block. Rams answer, though. They keep the ball alive. There's the set. And the Jackets with the swing and the kill. Makes it 23-19. Holbein continues to serve for UWS. Back row serve. Olsen with the set. Block at the net, but it's out. Side out in favor of the Rams, 23-20. Good job by the Rams here. Very competitive game 3. Taking advantage of the miscues. Wow, with some power right up the middle for UWS. Wow. Big swing by the Jackets, Sidney Smith. 24-20, so this is possible game point for UWS. 24-20, serving for Yellow Jackets Herring. Olsen with the set. Jackets keep it alive. Well, they do not keep it alive. There's a little miscommunication there, and it's 24-21. Northwestern here tomorrow to place UWS, and here's their local player, Sunblad. Maisie Sunblad out of Babbitt, Minnesota, played at Northeast Range High School. Serving now for North Central to keep it to a game 4. There's the set. Big swing, and there you go. A big finish by the Yellow Jackets, Bader. And just like that, 25-21. 25-21, game number 3. So game 1, 25-12. Game 2, 25-11. Game number 3, credit the Rams, 25-21. We'll take a break. We'll step aside. We'll have the post-game show coming up next. It'll be a quick one. Jackets winning in a quick one, 25-21. Back after this. This is Yellow Jacket TV here at Mertz Gym in Superior. Welcome back, everyone, to the Synovus Energy post-game show. Jackets win it by 3 games to none. You can see the Jackets down there now, talking with head coach Lynn Dietrich in her 23rd year. Lynn and the Yellow Jackets will be back here tomorrow. Jackets with the win are now 8-1. They are 7-1 at home, and they are now 19-8 overall with the win. And they will play tomorrow against Northwestern here at home. So a big game for the big match for the Yellow Jackets here tomorrow. And now the Rams have lost 3 in a row. They lost to Morris, Northwestern, and now to UWS. So they fall to 6-13 overall, 1-9 in conference, 1-7 away from home. So a lot of their success has been at home at 5-5. For Jessica Curry in her first season. So I'd like to thank all the sponsors that make this possible, including Synovus Energy with the post-game report. Last score we had, the UWS men's soccer team was leading Bethany Lutheran by a score of 3-0. On the women's side, they lost 2-1. Neve Larson with the goal for the women earlier today. The women's hockey team also in action. They are taking on a game tonight and again tomorrow afternoon. The men's hockey team opens their season. That'll be tomorrow. On the road, they'll be at Marion and Fond du Lac. That game will be on KUWS 91.3 FM, streamed as well on the University of Wisconsin Superior KUWS website. And good luck to the Yellow Jackets. A busy, busy weekend of Yellow Jacket athletics. Shout out to the great crew here with Yellow Jacket TV. They've been busy. They had women's soccer, men's soccer, volleyball, and also hockey all at the same time. Nice job and kudos to the staff for putting this all together. Thanks to all the sponsors that made this happen. Jackets in action again tomorrow. I'm Tom Hansen saying so long. Yellow Jackets win 3 games to none. The Synovus Energy postgame report comes to an end. The Jackets are smiling and keep smiling in Northland. Yellow Jackets win by a score of 3 games to none. Have a great night, everyone.